We begin with that breaking news out of Washington, D.C., where former President Donald Trump just landed and is headed to his arraignment. Thanks for joining us for the KCRA 3 News at noon. I'm Lisa Gonzalez. Live pictures of the former president there exiting his Trump plane. He will appear in a Washington, D.C. courtroom to answer to the federal charges. You can see him getting into the car right now. And you can see a security detail there, also there, just landing literally as we speak and deboarding the plane. You can see the rest of the staff also getting off of the plane. The former president's accused of conspiracy and obstruction while trying to overturn the 2020 presidential election. And again, he is due in court at 1 p.m. So about 59 minutes from now. Alice Barr has been following this story, and she joins us from outside the federal courthouse in D.C. with the newest details.
Hi there. It is a busy day already outside the federal courthouse here in Washington, D.C. Former President Trump is due to appear before a judge at 4 o'clock. He's set to land at Reagan National Airport around 3, make his way over here in a motorcade. We are not likely to actually see him go into the courthouse. We're told he'll be going through underground tunnels. And then once he's inside, we are told to expect that he will not have a mugshot taken, that he will likely be fingerprinted. Now, what happens from there is what we're all waiting to see. Former President Trump has adamantly denied the accusations against him. His legal team has sort of put out the outlines of a free speech defense, arguing that former President Trump's First Amendment rights are being criminalized here, that he had the right to speak about an election he thought was stolen. The case that we've seen from the special counsel's office, the indictment really centers on actions, steps that former President Trump is accused of taking leading up to the January 6th Capitol attack in an effort to hold on to power, to overturn the election that he lost to President Biden, and to being accused of conspiring to try to work against the government that he once led. So we are sort of in a holding pattern here as we wait to see this appearance from former President Trump. A lot of security, a lot of media around me here on what is going to be a very big day. I'm Alice Barr from the federal courthouse in Washington, D.C. Back to you.
And we are standing by for an NBC News special report of today's proceedings right here on KCRA 3. It could begin any moment. When it begins, we will take it here live for you so you don't miss a thing.